Hey vegan food explorers, I am your vegan food explorer, and of course it is still Veganuary and we are still going through some absolutely epic vegan launches. Today we've just had our delivery from Papa John's and we'll be trying out their brand new limited edition sausage and pepperoni pizza. Let's go. So here they are. We're going to be kicking it off with two sides and then we've got our pizza down below. So my wife has already taken her share of the sides, so these is why they are open and they're not going to have the full amounts, and then we get to our pizza. But we're going to start with the sides. These are the vegan Marmite Scrolls. If you don't know what a Marmite Scroll is, then we're about to change your life. Then we're going to go on to my absolute favourite. These are the vegan southern fried bites. I absolutely love these. We're going to crack those open. And then this is the limited edition from Papa John's, the sausage and jackfruit pepperoni. Wow, wow, wow. So let's start with these. These are the Marmite Scrolls. These are about half. I think you get about 8, probably, maybe a few more actually. I think I might be shortchanged by my other half here, but these are scrolls, which are basically like bread, and then they're wrapped up with this delicious oozing Marmite inside. What more do you need as well as delicious bread and Marmite? You need cheese. So these have amazing cheese inside. We'll open one up and bite into one in a second. But look at that. They look kind of like, that one looks like a little pan of chocolate, but filled with this Marmite deliciousness. Really, really good. I thought it was actually quite interesting they paired with Marmite. I don't think that's kind of an expected thing to do, but I think it's definitely paid off. Then we're going to go down to my absolute favourite. This is probably my favourite thing from a pizza place in the UK. It is the southern fried vegan bites. It looks a bit underwhelming, but that's because I've eaten about 4 of them and we split these down the middle. You get the box is almost full, and these are absolutely epic. These are like the proper chicken dippers that you would think of. Just look at them, they look so good. So yeah, really like those. I'm going to bite into one of those in a second so you can see it in all of its glory. You get your vegan garlic butter here. I had to turn the camera off because I spilt this garlic sauce everywhere as I was checking 100% it was vegan, but it is of course vegan. So we're just going to have to live with that and accept that being there. And now on to the main event. Okay, we did actually clean that up because it was starting to look a little bit weird, but let's forget about that and let's open it up for the jackfruit pepperoni and sausage limited edition pizza. Oh wow, look at that. Right, so this is a medium. Already it's absolutely massive. That is a really decent size, but not too big. I mean, a large would be absolutely huge. We're obviously going to demolish this, but let's have a closer look at what you actually get on here. So you get the classic vegan cheese, which I think Papa John's do such a good job of. This is a thin crust. I used to really like thick crust, but I think thin is definitely the way to go now, because otherwise I feel like personally it takes away from the topping if you have thick crust. So thin is the way to go. Then this jackfruit pepperoni, absolutely rate jackfruit for its flavour and its meaty texture. And then these must be the little bits of sausage. I mean, they look awesome. They look quite similar to the pepperoni, let's face it, but they do look like sausage. Seriously don't think you would know anything was awry if you were a non-vegan and looking at this, so they've absolutely smashed it. I'm interested to see what flavour the sausage adds to it. Right, let's get into a taste test. I'm absolutely starving, so I can't wait to kick this off. Let's begin with the Marmite Scrolls. So we're going to pick one. We're going to take that one that looked a bit like a mini pan of chocolat. Check that out. Look at that. You can see where it's been injected with the Marmite and the cheese. I mean, where they make these must be an absolute mess. If you've ever made a Marmite sandwich, you will know that the Marmite just gets everywhere. So we're going to go in for a bite. I've been faffing around, so these are a little bit cold now, but they are really, really good. The pastry, well, it's not pastry, it's like bread. It's a scroll bread. But you can see that the cheese has been kind of expertly mixed with the Marmite there. The Marmite looks like oil coming out of that. It's so deliciously shiny and glossy, and the flavour, I swear they've done something to the Marmite. It tastes even more has a real kick, a real spice and tang to it, more than Marmite. And I know actually because I had a Marmite bagel as a snack today, so I'm up on my Marmite taste. But I think because it's mixed with the cheese, it then just has that creamy flavour even more. I see a lot of things with Marmite, they kind of link up with a lot of brands, and I think it's quite good, but I think this is definitely one of the best I've ever had. Let's have another bite. Yeah. Really good. Really good. There's a lot of bread in there, but so you might get filled up pretty quick, but these definitely pass the taste test very, very high. If you love Marmite, you're going to love it. If you hate it, guess what? You're going to hate it. But absolutely epic. Marmite representing the vegans since day one. Love it. Right. Let's get on to the vegan southern fried chicken bites. So, I think these, I said earlier, these are my favourite southern fried chicken bites or favourite side from a pizza place. But I actually think these are my favourite, they're my favourite breaded chicken, I think. And they might even be my favourite vegan chicken product. They're just so thick. Look at that. I mean, we had the Burger King chicken nuggets on the channel a few days ago, and they're about half the width. These are super thick. And the best thing I like about them is they're so juicy. You have the really nice kind of coating, but then on the inside, they're really juicy, which we're about to see in a second. Look at that. It's super thick. I don't actually know what these are made out of. I will find out. But they look, I mean, that looks like chicken. I honestly think if you gave that to a non-vegan, they would be so tricked. People always say to me, oh, you don't know what chicken tastes like. It's like, well, I ate meat for 26 years and I ate chicken, so I know exactly what it tastes like. I haven't eaten chicken since, but I know what it tastes like, and that tastes like chicken. It's so delicious. It's so light. It's got almost like a creamy softness to it. These, in comparison to the Marmite are quite heavy, but these just, honestly, you'll be surprised how many you can eat of these just sitting there. Really, really nice. These are 11 out of 10 product. 100% recommend. Now let's get on to the main event, the pizza. Look at that. That is serious. I'm going to try and peel a bit off that has the sausage and pepperoni so we get a good flavour test. I'm going to turn you down. Even Mickey's come to see what all of the fuss is about, although he's decided he's not interested in vegan pizza. But I'm going to try and get a little shot here of me peeling off. I think, let's take this little plastic crazy thing off. I think this one's going to be the best. So we're going to try that and peel it off. Again, this would be a lot better if I'd done it when it was hot. But it is what it is. And let's face it, a lot of people absolutely love cold pizza. So this is a good test to make sure that it passes the test cold. Okay, here we go. Cut that off there. Oh yeah, look, we picked a really good bit here. So look at that. You got the pepperoni there, then you got the sausage, you got another bit of sausage there, pepperoni there, and we got the sausage on the end here. Okay, let's try it. Right, we're going in for the test. Let's just turn you around there. Okay, let's go for it. Number one that hits you, the cheese. I don't know what brand of cheese that is, but my word, it is really nice. Where it's gone a little bit cold, solidified, but the textures are so different. Where it was cooked a little bit more and a little bit less, the texture is it's just like cheese, to be honest. That's what more can you say and what more would you want? Then the base, I mean, it's so good. I mean, these guys know what they're doing at Papa John's. That base is so nice. So much nicer than the thicker one, in my opinion. And then you've got the vegan meat. I think the most impressive thing and the most reason why I would definitely have this over a pepperoni and a sausage. I would have this over just the basic pepperoni. It just adds a bit of texture. The taste on its own, it's not too different to the pepperoni. It is a little bit more smoky and sweet, But I mean, the flavour is pretty similar, but it's the texture. It's so much more soft, where the pepperoni is quite tough, just how it should be, but the sausage is super soft and it almost breaks off. It's got this harder edge, and in the inside it's really soft and pops out, just like a real sausage. So I'm gonna have another bite. That cheese, so creamy, and this is cold, so creamy. I'll give that. That's one of my favourite vegan pizzas I've had, actually. I'm a massive pepperoni fan. I just think it's a tried and tested flavour that just does the job every time. But I do like this because it just kind of raises the game a little bit, adds a different flavour and different texture, most importantly. So I definitely recommend Papa John's this Veganuary, 100%. This is limited edition. I don't really know what that says. I found it a little bit hard to find an article about how limited it is. Is it limited in location or is it limited in length? But either way, hopefully it is not limited in length, and hopefully it's a trial. But get down to Papa John's to try it before it disappears. What do you think of my haul? What do you think of my vegan pizza haul? Let me know. Are you a Marmite lover or a hater? Do you find these 11 out of 10 like me, or are they just not for you? If you do comment that, expect some pushback from me, some friendly vegan pushback, of course. Let me know about this. What is your favourite? Is it Domino's? Is it Papa John's? Is it this pizza? Would you try this? Do you think they've ruined pepperoni? Let me know down in the comments below, as I love to hear what everyone says, because everyone has their own opinion, and it's going to make vegan food even better with voicing our opinion. So let me know. Thank you so much for watching. We have got loads more vegan content coming up for Veganuary. There's so many more launches I need to cover. Just need to get out there, get my phone and record them for you guys and myself, because I'm absolutely loving it. So thank you for watching, and of course we will see you very soon for the next video. Thank you for watching.